All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a quiet but incredibly powerful revolution that's taking root on India's farms. We're going to look at how some amazing new technology is taking on a massive and, honestly, often invisible problem.
So let's kick things off with a pretty shocking number. In India, a mind-boggling 30 to 40% of all food grown is lost after it's been harvested. Just think about that. That's almost half the crop gone before it ever gets a chance to reach a single person. This is a huge, huge loss of food, of income for farmers, and of precious resources.
So, yeah, that's a huge challenge, right? It feels pretty daunting, but it's also exactly the kind of problem where real innovation can make a world of difference. So, what if the technology that we're all carrying around in our pockets, what if that could be the answer to fighting this waste and empowering farmers? Let's find out. To really get why the solution we're talking about is so important, we first have to understand the sheer scale of the challenge. This isn't just about one little thing. It's a whole web of issues that farmers are up against from the moment they even think about planting a seed.
So why does this happen? Well, there are a ton of reasons. You've got improper storage, where just a little too much heat or humidity can wipe out an entire harvest. Then you have plant diseases that can spread like wildfire, completely undetected. Every single one of these problems just chips away at a farmer's hard-earned profit. And this is where our hero steps in. It's a system called SaaS. And no, not the software as a service you might be thinking of. This one stands for the Smart Agricultural Advisory System. It's a platform built from the ground up to tackle these challenges head-on, with some seriously cutting-edge tech.
So, what exactly is the SaaS? Well, the best way to think of it is as an all-in-one digital toolkit for a modern farmer. It's using artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, which, is really just about connecting everyday devices like sensors to the internet, and machine learning to give farmers a helping hand at every single stage of the game, from prepping the soil all the way to selling the final product. The system really covers the whole 9 yards. It helps farmers make smarter choices right from the get-go, like checking their soil quality and suggesting the absolute best crop to plant. Then it acts like a guardian for that crop, using AI to spot diseases and smart sensors to watch over storage. And finally, it even helps them make more money by connecting them directly to buyers. Okay, so that's the big picture. But how does all of this actually work when you're, out in the field? Let's break down the core technologies that are putting this incredible data-driven power right into the hands of farmers. Let's start with what might be the biggest game changer of all, disease detection. Seriously, think of it like this. You've got a world-class plant doctor on call 24/7, living right inside your pocket. And the way it works is just brilliant. A farmer is walking through their field, they see a weird spot on a leaf. They just pull out their phone, snap a picture. The system's powerful AI instantly analyzes that photo, figures out exactly what disease or pest it is, and get this, with an incredible 95% accuracy, and then immediately sends back a diagnosis and how to treat it. No waiting around, no guessing, just answers. Okay, next up, figuring out what to plant in the first place. Now, traditionally, this was all about gut feeling, experience, what your family has always grown. But SAES uses machine learning to crunch huge amounts of data. We're talking soil type, local weather patterns, and even current market prices to recommend the crop that's going to be most profitable and most likely to succeed on that specific piece of land. And this is where it gets really wild. Just look at the accuracy here. Some of the machine learning models behind this are over 99.5% accurate. That's practically flawless. This isn't just a friendly suggestion. It's rock-solid, data-backed advice that a farmer can literally take to the bank. But what about after the harvest? Remember that huge loss rate we talked about? This is where the Internet of Things becomes a superstar. You've got these little smart sensors in the storage sheds that are like tiny security guards. They're constantly watching the temperature, the humidity, the moisture levels, even sniffing the air for gases that mean something is starting to spoil. The second anything is off, bam, the farmer gets an alert on their phone so they can fix the problem before it ruins the crop. So this tech is obviously super cool. But the billion-dollar question is, what does it actually mean for the farmer on the ground? How does all this fancy tech translate into real, tangible benefits that can actually improve their lives? And wow, this chart really says it all. Research shows that making decisions this way, based on data, not guesswork,
can boost crop yields by 20 to 30%. That is a massive, massive increase. It means more food from the same amount of land, which directly means more income for farming families. And it's not just about getting more out of the ground. It's also about wasting less of what you put in. By using things like fertilizer and pesticides with pinpoint precision, only where you need them when you need them, farmers can cut down their waste by 40 to 60%. So you're saving a ton of money, and hey, it's way better for the environment. That's a huge win-win. So let's just put this side by side for a second. The old way, it was a ton of guesswork, right? High risk, lots of waste, and just a lot of hoping for the best. The SAS way, it flips the script completely. You've got data-driven decisions, super efficient use of resources, and real-time control. It even helps farmers cut out the middlemen. It's a fundamental power shift, putting control right back where it belongs, in the farmer's hands. Okay, so for our final section, let's pull back and look at the bigger picture here, because this isn't just one cool piece of technology. It really points towards a whole new future for how we grow our food all over the world. You know, there's a quote from the system's creators that I think just nails it. The real magic here isn't one single feature. It's the fact that it supports the farmer through their entire journey. It's a complete end-to-end ecosystem.
It really is like a safety net for the entire season. It's there right at the start, helping prepare the soil and pick the right crop. It's there during the growing season, protecting the plants. It's there after the harvest, watching over the storage. And it's there at the finish line, making sure the farmer gets the best possible price. It plugs all the holes where value and money usually get lost.
And so all of this leaves us with a pretty massive question, doesn't it? As our global population keeps growing and our climate gets, well, more unpredictable, we desperately need smarter, more resilient ways to produce food. Could integrated, intelligent systems like this be the blueprint? Could this be how we secure our food supply and empower small farmers, not just in India, but all around the globe? It's a powerful thought to end on. Thanks for joining us for this explainer.